Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. It's Angela, the Traveling Crafter, and I am here with a fun tag project that I thought I would share with you. This was inspired by my friend Julie at Camellia Craft Designs, and I think she did this like well over a year ago. And so I thought, well, I'm going to mass make some of these because, again, I think for popping in as special little extra gifts, this would be perfect. And I think she used, I don't have any handy, but I think she used like playing cards and such to put in her pockets, which I love that idea. So I just thought we would whip some of these up. This is a great scrap buster if you have scraps, but what we're going to use in ours today are book pages. Now, some of these, I don't know if they're going to work or not, but we're going to certainly try. So we've got, this is from an Edith Holden book, and some of them are not that fancy. I'll tell you about this one in a second. This is from a bird book. I don't know how this is going to go, but we'll find out. This, while it's just an old children's activity book, probably from preschool or kindergarten, we've got some yep, music page. And then, you know, I still have some of this paper left. This is from my favorite Rome book. We're just going to create some of these quick like a bunny. And I'm telling you, these are so easy. But before we do that, I want to give you a shout out, or give a shout out to some of you who have been so supportive, who have subscribed, who are leaving comments. You are awesome. Today, Susie Allen and Christina Clifton, and my shout out for the hashtag Love a Little channel is Miss Pam Vanny, who is a wonderful friend and amazing designer as well. So if you don't know Pam, hop on over to her channel, which is Pam Van E, and give her a like, a subscribe, leave a comment, tell her hi for me. I think you should check her out. So I want to talk about this book right here. Now, before I do that, what I'm going to do is shore this up because I can see already that it is jaggedy, probably from where I cut it from the book. And I want to talk a little bit about this book that I'm going to show you, because it's one, first of all, it's one, if you haven't read it, I would highly recommend it because it just brings you joy. Like, truthfully, it really does. But also, it has beautiful illustrations. So once you're done reading it, or maybe get two, then you can play around with it. But this is The Art of Everyday Worship. It's by Ruth Chu Simmons, Beholding and Becoming. And the book pages are, well, the book is 7 5/8 by 9 1/4. So they make perfect pages, but I just want to show you some of the images. Oh my goodness. And I have read this. It was published by Harvest House in Oregon in 2019. But look at these illustrations. Oh my. And just, you know, just so if you want to read it. One thing that would be cool is to read each one. This would be a great devotional process, by the way. So, for example, the chapter 1 is Beholding God's Greatness in Creation, and Becoming, it's okay to to be small. I thought that said it's okay to smell. And, you know, that's fine too. Whatever. So then maybe you would go to page. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. So, for example, on page 13, you know, you could read all of this. It's just got really good messages. And then there's a Bible verse. And then perhaps when you were done, so that was Beholding. And then was Becoming on here and I missed it. Beholding. Look at that. Isn't that, and then there's becoming. It's okay to be small, not smell. But it would be awesome to read this and to be inspired, and then to take out, those few pages and then create something from what you've just read. I think that would be really, really cool. But it's got magnificent, beautiful, beautiful pages. And in my opinion, these would be wonderful to frame as well. And I'm pretty sure that's probably maybe some of the thought behind this, because it's full page. But I'm a sucker for anything in watercolor. And so, oh, they're just lovely. But again, in case you're interested, it's called Beholding and Becoming, The Art of Everyday Worship by Ruth Chu. I think it's Simons, not Simmons. Simmons would have two M's in it. Okay, so let's just take one of these. And these two are from one of those book pages. And this one is from one of my digitals that you will see debuted when we do a little overview of the Shabby Chic pink Better Homes and Gardens journal that I am working on. So that is those three. Now, the way I did it, this one I left open because look at that. I mean, come on. So that I could tuck something in there, and just left it like that. I folded over the edge just a little bit. This one I sewed and made into a tag, and this one I just glued and left it. But you guys, these are so easy. And what I think I'm going to do, because I'm making tags, right? I think what I'm going to do is do this as a tag your turn hashtag, which is hosted by my friend, Carrie the Paper Monkey. And I think I'm gonna tag Julie at Camellia Craft Designs. Now, I'm not sure that she'll have time to do this, but here's why I'm going to tag her. First of all, I love her. She makes me laugh, and I've purchased some of her things from her shop too, and she has great things. But also, she has some really cool. She's just a wonderful creative and has some really cool ideas for folios. She's really, really talented at her folios, but I like a lot of her tag projects too. So let's see if we can get Julie to play along. Julie. All right, I'm just going to do that for right now. I'm going to set this aside, and then we'll do step 2, because we're kind of doing a mass make. Now, let's just see. That's all wankadoo. But let's see if we can just do not folding. I don't know how this is going to look. Well, I guess it's fine. So all you're doing is folding in so that you have a little, well, I guess you don't have to have. I think that'll work. A little sticking out here so that you have the pocket. So each one is going to be a little different, but how easy is that? And you know how I love me some giant book pages, though. Now this one is real fragile, so I think I'm going to double her up. And you know what? I was going to wait to do all the gluing, but on this, I'm going to go ahead and at least do that. Give it a little extra. I hope you guys can see this. Sometimes when I work with those large book pages, it's a little difficult. So the intent here, and I think she did that, like I said, this video that she did, it's probably been maybe over a year ago. I'm not sure. But I think she made hers all like this, and then she cut them in half. I'm pretty sure, because I wouldn't have done it like that probably. Yes, I listened to her. I followed her directions. So, again, I'm not worrying about the fact that it's not straight. And look how fast these are. Hello, traveling craft. For couch crafting, you can do some... Sofa crafting just doesn't sound so good, but couch crafting, that sounds pretty good. Jammy crafting. I want to make a shirt like probably like a sweatshirt or just a long sleeve like jammy shirt. I have one shirt in my shop, in my Etsy shop, which is I love long romantic walks through thrift stores, but I think I'm going to do one that says jammy crafting. Then you just pair it with your cutest pair of little plaid PJs or, you know, whatever little design you like on your jammies, and you just get in and you craft all day. I don't know where that came from, but you know. Okay. Love it. Now this one's going to be the tricky one. I don't know. We're just going to see what it looks like. It might be really silly. I might have picked a really bad one. Well, you can see the birds. That's all that matters, right? Okay, I'm telling you right now, I'm not loving this like that. So here's what we're going to do with this particular one. We're going to set it aside for a minute, and we're going to glue up all these other ones, and then we'll do this with a twist. Now, this is that really Amazeballs paper. So instead of using a glue stick for this one, I'm going to use the art glitter glue because it needs a little more oomph. It's really nice and wonderful. All right, and then we're going to do the same here. And these I need to hold a little bit. See that one? It was kind of puffed up. And we're going to do the same with all these, but we'll use the glue stick. I have a new, I got some glue sticks. You know, I prefer the Scotch Create, but I also love the Craft Bond. But I bought some at, I think I bought them at Dollar Tree. And I thought, you know, I'm going to give it a try. Why not? See how it works out. So I'll let you know. This one's just about gone. I know this is not very exciting for you guys to watch me glue. But if we're going to do this in true mass make fashion, I think it would be a good idea. So, well, let's see. What do we got going on? Well, I don't know when you're going to see this, but on this coming Friday, Demi has homecoming. She's going with a large group of people, and one of her good friends is her date, which I guess they don't call it a date anymore. I don't know. Whatever. So you can, and she has she ordered 2 dresses because she's kind of like me. She doesn't like to spend a lot of time at a mall shopping for clothes, but she ordered 2 dresses, and they're both white, and they've got these little cute little like kick ruffle at the bottom. Oh, they're super cute. So she's going to try both of those and see which one she likes. Okay, now all we need to do is decide our tag size. So I want one of these to be a little bit longer than the other. So the next thing we're going to do is just pop these off. Let's see. This one I probably need to do kind of right in the middle because of this one is so fragile. Well, let's just make it bigger. All right, so now we got those. This one looks like a good spot to cut that one. And this bad boy, cut it right here. So we got some writing space if somebody wants to write on it. Okay, now we got them all done. And now the simple thing, I'm going to do this one first. I think I'm going to use, uh-oh. Houston, we got a problem. Oh, no. My light just went. Hang on. Of course, it's like right over where I film. Come on back. There we go. I don't know how long that will last. because I've been having a little problem with it. I think Dave's going to have to replace that light. Yeah. Well, this should be interesting. Okay, so I just want to glue. Why did I do that? Here and here. And at least your base is down. So let's just do one more of these. And then let's address this other birdie one. I said we were only going to do that one, didn't I? Uh-huh, sure did. Okay, we'll come back to those other ones in just a sec. Okay. So with this one, what I think we will do, I think we will cut this in half right here. These are these pages are really nice. Okay, so let's do that. Let's glue this down. And this. Now these we're going to make into a pocket instead of a tag. And here's why. Because I think what I would do is have it be just something that's clipped in. So you know, because it looks kind of funny otherwise, I think. It still looks funny either way, but whatever. I'm not wasting it. Let's put a punch in here. Not a punch, a tab. We'll do it right here. There we go. I'm not going to zhuzh it right now. That's the other shirt I want to make. It's just zhuzh it. This is uneven. Why? I don't know. There we go. All better. Okay. So then we're just going to close that up. And I didn't close this side up, did I? All right, so that's an alternative if we wanted to. I don't like those, but oh well. It's done. All right, let's finish up the rest of these. We aren't going to decorate today. We're just gonna chat a bit. Oh, Angela. Well, guess what? This one's becoming a pocket too. Pay attention, girl. Yep, it is now a pocket. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, come on. So I hope you guys have been, what have you guys been working on? I'm just curious. Anything exciting? I am still working on the cookbook journals. I have 2 done and 1 almost done, and then that pink one that I need to work on. So maybe by the time you see this, I will have some more done. I don't know. But I need to get them up and listed. And that's my conundrum at the moment is where am I going to list them at? Am I going to list them on Etsy or Ko-fi? Because I'm just kind of a little kind of over Etsy at the moment. So it's just getting so expensive to list things. And then to have to bring them to you guys, I have to, you know, charge more, and it just bugs me. So I don't know. Verdict is out on that. But anyway, all that to be said, the journal making is going well, but as I suspected, it's taking me a lot longer. Ooh, look at that. We almost we're done. She gone. They don't go fast, that's for sure. And the one thing, if you've never made a binder journal, that I would tell you, in my experience, now some people might disagree with me, and that's fine. They may have a different tactic to do their binders, but binder journals are my favorite to do, but they are definitely the most time consuming. The only other thing that I think would be, and I don't even know that it's that time consuming, is creating a lap book. And that's really just in the construction of it. But to me, binder journals just take a lot of time because there's a lot more cutting and, you know, things like that for each page. But I think the result is, I love the result. All right, now we can make these into tags. So I've got some of this. So let's do a couple of them with these. Oh, and I got that too. I think I used that with, actually, we can probably use this for a lot of them. There we go. We're just going to pop that on. And I think I'm going to do it with this. I really like this. And I have so much of this stuff. I've literally had that crafter's tape since I did scrapbooking. So that, oh, did I not glue this one together? I did not. So it's been a long time. But they are still going strong. They still work. And this one, I think I'm gonna do the edges on this one because he's kind of short and chunky. So yeah, what have I been deciding? I've been trying to make decisions. I did all my goals for, I usually do them in August, but they happened in September, so that's fine. But I'm trying to decide whether or not, or what I want to do for the holidays, because I wasn't going to do Christmas journals. But then I cleaned out my craft room. I cleaned out my storage room, and in there is everything for journals and crafts and assemblage for the holidays, right? And I looked at it and I'm like, oh my goodness, I have so much pre-made ephemera. Well, maybe I don't have as much as I think, but I did the December daily where we did the index cards, or the file folder, you know, what do you call it? Index files. And so I have a lot of stuff from that, a lot. So I'm thinking, well, I should probably do something with it. But if you guys have ideas on what you want to see, or something that you want me to create, then let me know. I would appreciate the insight. I like it when you guys make recommendations because it's always, I don't know, it's just kind of more fun for me. What color should we do? You. Should we do you green too? Oops. Maybe. Yeah. Oh, that one didn't bend quite well. So aren't these easy? How fast is that? I don't even know how many we made. We'll have to count them up as I sit here and just chat with you. So yes, Demi has Homecoming. Now, for the last 2 years, I wanted to do similar to that 170-mile yard sale. Well, they have something similar in Nebraska. Why isn't that? And it is the same weekend as Homecoming. It was last year and it was this year. And I thought for a moment, this is why I used this crafter's tape instead of that, because it doesn't. That's a file folder. So I guess next year will be our year for Dave and I to go. And then I think we're going to do another road trip. I don't know where we're going. I think it's just going to be over the weekend. So I'm sure it's probably going to be just here in Iowa. I don't know. We can cover a lot of ground. And I think we're going to overland again, but I don't know where we're going to go. I'd kind of like to go maybe Michigan. Somewhere where it's going to be a little bit colder than what it is here. I think I'm going to just leave that like that for now. And so then these are all ready when I'm wanting to embellish them for a project. Actually, I'm going to use most of these smaller ones for my, I'll put them in with my package station, which is out in my kitchen down here. And then I can use them as needed to put something fun in. So maybe I will have to decorate them before I do that. But that's not going to happen today. I might have to come back and decorate them another day. I've got a few other things that I could decorate as well. All right, well, that's cute. Let's just do these. Can we do these two together? Sure we can. Finding the shortcuts. Finding the shortcuts. All right, so tag your turn. Let's talk about that before we end the video today. Like I said, it is hosted by Carrie the Paper Monkey. Now, you don't have to wait to be tagged to participate because I've already been tagged and did mine, and I'm just going to tag somebody else, which hopefully Julie will participate. And anybody can join in. Just use the hashtag tag your turn. I hope I didn't say tag you're in. I don't think I did. And just create a tag of your choice. Something that you love to make, something that maybe you want to share with us and teach us to do, or mass make, anything. I mean, there's not really that many rules, so have fun with it. But let's see, how many did we get done? Let me move my stuff out of the way. Just so you can look at all of these. And see how much we produced in that time. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we have 7, 8. We did 9 together, but we got 12 all in all. So that's awesome. Plus these other ones that ended up being pockets, so that I'm not really a big fan of. So there you have it. Quick little pocket tags for whether you do Happy Mail or whether you put them in your journal. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you come back again. If you liked the video, take a second, hit the thumbs up, and don't forget to be sure to be subscribed and put on your notification bell if you want to attend a live craft and chat with Traveling Crafter and Friends, or one of our live sales. So we will see you next time. Until then, remember to take time to just be, and we'll talk to you soon. Cheers.